teamwork. Work done by several associates, each doing a part, subordinating personal prominence to the efficiency of the whole. This is a story of teamwork, of determination, of destiny. The story of the Orlando Solar Bears and the will to win. Hi, I'm Andrew Monaco. Here in the Solar Bears dressing room at the RDV Sportsplex, we welcome you to a celebration of the Orlando Solar Bears 98-99 run for the Turner Cup. In the next half hour, we will look at the moments that made last season one of the most memorable in Solar Bears history. Let's get started in the best place, right from the beginning. At the end of the 97-98 season, the Solar Bears were ushered out of the playoffs by the Detroit Vipers. So when last season began, the Solar Bears and their fans had great expectations.
It'll be a team that you like to watch because they play the game the way it should be played.
October 9th, 1998, opening night on the Orlando Solar Bears' fourth season in the IHL. An opening night not unlike the previous three.
Gets around Samarin, backhander score!
They lost. Fortunately, it wasn't habit forming.
Centering into Volpe, he scored! He shoots, oh, blocker save! Playing it on the right side board, deep, ready to step in front, he shoots, he scores! He drops for Murphy, Murphy in, shot, score!
By the time Central Florida was ringing in the new year, the Solar Bears were on a hot streak. The team won 9 of its last 11 games to finish out 1998. Including a come-from-behind win against the Cleveland Lumberjacks that gave Solar Bear fans a preview of things to come.
Breakaway for Edward Persian, score! Kirby Law fires, saved by Wilkinson. Hilby McDonough scores on the rebound. By Lambert, back to Murphy, deflected, score! Kubina, Buffet, who fire, score! The Solar Bears have tied the game with 8.8 seconds left. Monsignor for Cleveland. Save David Littman. Buffet, 1 for 4 this season. 2 for 5 as he scores. QB looking for his first shootout goal. He's got it. 2-0 Solar Bears. Trying to put Cleveland on the board. He can't. Littman makes the save. If the Solar Bears score here, it's over. Can he seal it for Orlando? He does, and the Solar Bears beat the Cleveland Lumberjacks 6-5. What a celebration with David Littman. Mackey wins the shootout. The Solar Bears 4 goals in the third period. The final 3 in 1:54.
That win would mark the 5th shootout victory for Orlando. All in all, the Solar Bears wound up in a shootout situation 6 times in the first half of the season, each time chalking up another win.
Savigny in on Fernandez, can win the game here. Wait, Deep shoots, scores, it's over.
When we get to shootouts, we feel very confident. First of all, we have a goaltender that is exceptional in the shootout, and we have a lot of quality shooters. So I've got a lot of guys, a huge selection of players that I can choose from to use against any team we play. And and Littman 6-0 in the shootout is quite an accomplishment so far.
Littman with the glove save, and the Solar Bears win in the shootout. A backhander's glove save. Littman wins it for the Solar Bears.
The Solar Bears hit the All-Star break with a record of 26-15 and found themselves in a 3-way tie for first place in their division. Unfortunately, you have to take the good with the bad, and a big dose of bad began with a long road trip in mid-February and lasted until late March. In that time frame, the team had only 3 wins in 14 games. For Solar Bears general manager John Weisbrod, it was time to shake things up a bit.
Basically, the changes we made were sacrificing some youth for experience. We were going through an awful tailspin there in February and March, and got to be a real strain on the younger players, and we thought we needed older players.
Obviously, the players that John brought in had an immediate impact right away and really helped us to turn the team around.
That turnaround resulted in the Solar Bears winning 8 of their next 11 games and put the team in a critical position for the final game of the season. A win or even a shootout loss would result in a first-round bye in the playoffs. No pressure. Their opponents were only the IHL leading Houston Aeros. Jim Shepard comes in, snaps the shot and scores. Behind the net, it's Cam Stewart. Right out in front, Norm McIver. Saved by Tyler Moss. Power play unit for Orlando. Murphy, right point. Sends towards the net. Deflected up and then score! Mark Beauvais has tied this game at 1. 1-1 with the Houston Aeros. We go to the shootout. The Solar Bears get their point. Mark Beauvais' goal at 12:38 of this third period ensures the Solar Bears have at least 1 point and a first-round bye in the Turner Cup playoffs. And so the stage was set, the players all in place, and the curtain ready to rise on the 1999 IHL playoffs. When we come back, we'll look back at a postseason that held plenty of drama.
Warrior at this level for 15 years. 15 years of professional hockey takes a lot out of you, and Hubie's never missed a beat.
There wasn't a guy in that room that just didn't want to win it for Hub if it was his last year, because I mean that's how much he meant to every guy in that team.
He's been called Orlando's Mr. Hockey, and he captained the Orlando Solar Bears back to the Turner Cup Finals. But a change now for Hubie McDonough as he hangs up his skates and moves from captain to coach. We are pleased to have Solar Bears assistant coach Hubie McDonough with us as we navigate through the Solar Bears postseason. Hubie, thanks for being with us. My pleasure. We look back just before the postseason, some changes made for the Solar Bears, and really something special happened, Hubie. This team really came together, didn't it?
Yes, it seems every year people are jockeying for position and they're trying to find that 1 or 2 pieces that are going to put them over the edge. And no different for us last year. And we added the people we needed, and we thought we were going to give ourselves a good chance to go all the way.
Well, you get the first round bye. You earn that at the end of the season. Did you feel like this team had enough to get to the finals?
Yeah, well, you mentioned that bye. We had to earn it on the last night against this very Houston team that was the best all year. We needed 1 point, and we were down 1-0 late in the game and came back and tied it and really didn't care what happened in the shootout. We got the point, and we thought that if we drew a bye and got that extra rest, we'd go a long way in the playoffs.
Time for us to take a look at 2 history-making series. The Solar Bears' first round against Michigan, then the conference finals against Detroit. The Michigan K-Wings were first on the list of postseason opponents for the Solar Bears. After 3 games, the K-Wings were planning their summer vacations as the Solar Bears recorded their first sweep in franchise history. He puts it in the middle, he shoots, scores! He scores! Game is over!
Coming into the Michigan series, I didn't know really what to expect, being my first playoffs and everything. I think going in there and beating them 3 straight was kind of, a shock for me. I didn't think we were going to win that easily against them. Like, we knew we could beat them, but I didn't think it'd be that easy.
For the 3rd time in 4 years, the Solar Bears were headed to the Eastern Conference Finals. Their opponents, the Detroit Vipers, the same team that had knocked Orlando out of the playoffs the year before. And by the time the teams reached Game 3, it looked like they may be ready to do it again.
Drulia in the slot. Walker to Drulia, score!
Moss first on it. Belzer centers. They score! Here Aldridge at the right point for time and space. He scores with a drive and a screen. And the Detroit Vipers have taken a 3-0 lead.
In games like this, when you get your opportunities, you got to make the best of them. And unfortunately, tonight we couldn't do it. But I thought our guys, our team, I'm proud of our team the way we played tonight. We gave it everything we had, and they deserve better.
Down 3 games to none, the question on the minds of Solar Bear fans was simple. Could the comeback kids do it again?
Anything's possible, you know, and this team seems to get better when their backs get against the wall.
Game 4, facing elimination on their home ice, it was time for a team gut check.
Beauvais scores! Richard shoots and knuckles in off the defenseman! Solar Bears need a goal to win it. Here in regulation, 7 seconds left. It's played to Hollinger. He scores! Yeah, baby, they did it! There's 3.5 seconds left, and the series is going to Detroit.
I'm not really sure what happened. The puck was high and then went down in the corner, and I just turned and tried to position myself in front and put my stick down. I really never saw the puck coming. It just hit my stick and went through his legs.
These guys never quit. They never give up. They're character kids, and that's why they're here, and we're going to continue it on up in Detroit.
The turnaround had begun, and the Solar Bears weren't about to bow out early. In games 5 and 6, goaltender Tyler Moss would stop 59 of 61 shots, and the Solar Bears would even the series at 3.
Shovels a pass to Pearson, who gets in between the D's, shoots, he scores! Cutting in, getting behind the D's, in a backhand, he scores! 2 seconds left, 1, and the game is over.
Even after we're down 3-0, I don't think there was any doubts in this series that if we win that game 4, that we can come back and get this to game 7, and the character in here has really got it that far, and we're just hoping to take it to that next step.
The next step, winning just one more game. As of May 20th, 1999, no team in IHL history had ever overcome a 3-0 deficit to win a best-of-7 series. That all changed on May 21st. Brian Mueller backhanded right out in front, backhand roll, score! He's got Aldridge shoots and scores! 2-0 Detroit! And Pearson joins the fight. Drop pass, blast, score! We're tied at 2! Todd Richards! No goalie for Orlando with 3 minutes left here in the third. Krieger slides to McDonough. Along the goal line, backdoor was Beauvais. Krieger with a blast, score! Tyler Moss has been pulled. Solar Bears with an extra attacker. It is 6 attackers on the ice for Orlando. Can they get the tie goal? They do! Jason Blake, backdoor, has tied this game at 4. Right out in front, it is loose. On the top of the crease, scramble by the side of the net. Still no whistle, still loose, score! The Orlando Solar Bears, Todd Krieger, they make history. They win at the 25-second mark of double OT. History is made by Orlando. The only team in the 54-year history of the International Hockey League to come back from a 3-0 deficit. The Frank Gallagher Trophy and the Eastern Conference Championship belongs to Orlando. Hubie, as you look back, was it a little sweeter making history and knocking out the rival Detroit Vipers?
Well, of course, Detroit's a big team, and we always like to beat them, and they knocked us out the year before and had won a championship, and we hadn't. And obviously coming from 3 down, that was just a great thrill for everybody.
Hubie, was there a thought that this was a team of destiny now?
Well, you would think so. We came 3 seconds left, Mark scores, and all of a sudden it's 3-1. We go up there, and I think with Mark scoring gave us a little life. We know we should have won game 3. We gave it away in the last minute, and they won in overtime. But going up there and winning game 5, that's a huge game. And then we thought, we can do this. And then it starts to roll, and everybody's feeling more confident. We come back and handily win game 6, and back there for game 7 and make it even sweeter, beating them in their building and double overtime. I mean, what else can you say? It was just a great game to be a part of.
Well, after capturing the Eastern Conference Championship, time to move to the thrilling Turner Cup Finals as the Solar Bears would meet the Houston Aeros. After losing Game 1 of the Turner Cup Finals by 3 goals, the Solar Bears decided to do something drastic. Come Game 2, maybe they were sleeker, maybe they were lighter, they were definitely more aerodynamic.
Todd Richards with a shot, deflected, score, goes over the goal line. Mark Lamb with the rebound, right through the crease, score! Waved off, it's a disallowed goal as Todd Richards, sliding through the crease, knocked the goal off its moorings.
all the guys for some reason last night got together and cut all their hair off, and I think that was a way of helping me try and refocus everybody, so when we came out tonight we were much better prepared for things and could react to them faster.
The team didn't seem to bring that focus back to Orlando. After dropping Game 3 at the arena 6-1, the Solar Bears trailed 4-2 with less than 2 minutes remaining in Game 4. Wavering fans headed for the exit. What a show they missed.
Here's the draw. Face off one. Solar Bears score! Beauvais left side circle centers it. Krieger shot a safe score! They did it! He puts it in. The game is tied! They've done it again with 14.8 seconds left. Here comes Cam Stewart into the zone. Drops it off high slot. Poked by Oliver to the short side. Hogwood scores!
Obviously, the guys are down. This is a huge game. You know, it could be 2-2. Now we're down 3-1. So you just have to regroup and come to the rink on Monday.
Game 5 held a big question for the Solar Bears. Would their last home game be their last game of the season?
Here's Carter centering it. They score! And away! Deflected in. Christian on the breakaway. Shoots big. Save. Tyler Moss. Beauvais cruising to center, short-handed. Krieger joins the play. Krieger's there too. Gives to Krieger. He shoots. He scores! Murphy keeps it in at the line. He'll shoot it up high. Save. Score! Pearson scores! And it's 4-3 Orlando. 5 seconds left. Here come the arrows. Corey dishes on the right. Shot. Goal! Oh my! How does that happen?
Once again, the Solar Bears were facing overtime just to stay alive in the series. The league office had the Turner Cup standing by in the wings. Just 14 seconds later, they pack it back up.
Here's Hagen, gave it away, centered off the back of the goalie. Pearson scores! Ends the game, and the Solar Bears win! At 14 seconds, and the Arrows are going to be scratching their heads. How did it happen, they got to be thinking.
Just seems like ever since that Detroit series we were down 3-0, you come back 4 games in a row, and you come back against these guys, and you're finding ways to do it, and it's almost like it is our destiny to win this thing this year. And our guys are pretty happy in that dressing room right now, and we're going to take it up to Houston and do our best job in the next game as well.
That next game was back in enemy territory, but with the Solar Bears trailing the series 3-2, they were on very familiar ground. A must-win scenario.
Shot saved by Moss. Rebound to McDonough. Hubie. Pearson in front. Score! Deflected in. Pearson comes in. Score! 2 seconds left. 1 second left. We will go to Game 7. The Orlando Solar Bears with 2 third-period goals. They stave off elimination again.
One game for all the marbles. We couldn't have asked for anything more. If you said at the beginning of the year, I think anybody in this room would have taken it.
Taking a championship series to Game 7 is one of the most exciting moments in sports, any sport. Would the Houston Aeros continue their season-long domination? Or would the Solar Bears fulfill what many had begun to believe was their destiny?
Andrews on the drive. Loose in front. Score! And the Aeros have gained a 2-0 lead. Now Hollinger. He'll wind. Save Fernandez. Open net. We're tied. Murphy's going to fire again and score to tie this game at 3. Back to the point. Jim Pack sends on the net and scores. Oh no! Pack makes it 5-3. The Houston Aeros win the first Turner Cup in franchise history.
The worst thing was in the 7th game when the horn sounded. As a coach, yeah, I was disappointed, you know, that we came within inches of winning the championship. But it was more when I was looking around at our players, the disappointment on their face of how hard they worked and how much they gave to get to that point. And I really felt like they deserved to win. And for whatever reason, you know, it didn't turn out that way, but they should hold their heads high. They should be proud of this season. And there's no team I've been on that had the heart and courage that these guys showed through the season.
This time, Orlando comes a game shy and a chance to make history once again, falling in Game 7 to Houston. And Hubie, as you look back, as down as it was after that game, you look back at the postseason and the regular season, really was a special year, wasn't it?
Certainly. going all the way to the finals, and our 2 times I got there with the Solar Bears. Not winning certainly is disappointing, but not everybody wins, but not everybody gets a chance to play for the Turner Cup, and I'm certainly proud of that. And I don't regret anything that happened last year. There's a great bunch of guys and that I ended up finishing my career with.
Now you move off the ice, new role as an assistant coach. Are you excited about the new position?
I'm very excited. Peter Horacek is going to do a great job as a head coach. And we brought Jim Hughes in too to work with the defense, and I'm really looking forward to getting on with another part of my life.
Hubie, we wish you all the best, and thanks so much for joining us.
My pleasure, Andrew.
Hubie McDonough, assistant coach of the Solar Bears. And when we come back, we'll get a chance to sit down and talk with the new head coach of the Orlando Solar Bears, Peter Horacek.
He's a very, very intense man. All he wants to do is win. That's the bottom line.
He willed us to win in some of these games in the playoffs. And, we weren't going to be denied. And he just kept saying that. And after a while, you say, we're not going to be denied. And he made everybody believe.
Head coach Curt Fraser, a talented coach whose successful tenure with the Solar Bears did not escape the notice of the NHL ranks. This year, a different set of players will be calling Curt coach, the members of the newly formed NHL Atlanta Thrashers. Thereby, a new man will be taking the helm for the Solar Bears, but new only in title, for he's been second in command on the Solar Bears bench since the very beginning. And he joins us right now, the new head coach of the Orlando Solar Bears, Peter Horacek. First of all, Peter, congratulations. Your thoughts when you became the new head coach of the Orlando Solar Bears?
Well, I'm just ecstatic. This is the most exciting opportunity I've ever had. This is something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and what I would consider to be the best franchise in the IHL and the best location in the IHL. So I'm very excited. I got a great staff. I got a great people to work with every day. So I couldn't be happier.
You take over a team that really has a terrific legacy in the IHL, a winning legacy. Does that put any pressure on you?
You know, the pressure only comes from within. You know, the pressure that I'm going to feel is going to come from myself. I think that we all felt and we all came here with the idea that we don't accept losing, and winning is part of our tradition here, and that's going to continue. I think that's what Orlando Solar Bear hockey is all about.
Peter, you have some big shoes to fill in what Curt and you have done the first 4 seasons.
Well, I think our expectations are going to be high. As when Curt was here, the expectations were extremely high, and that's going to continue as well. We have a lot of similar ideas in certain areas. In certain areas, I'm going to have a lot of different ideas. But, you know, again, the winning tradition, striving to be the best we can be and to have the success at the end of the year is what we're shooting for. And you know, that I wouldn't have it any other way.
How will you do that now that there's a new working agreement with Atlanta, some new faces mixed with some old faces? Still, you want to keep that tradition alive, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, John Weisbrod has been able to work out just a fabulous situation here. We have the best of both worlds. We've got some real key veteran players to come back to, and the people are going to recognize, and star players, Mark Buffet, and you could go all the way down the line. There's going to be extreme influx now of some young, talented players that we're going to get from Atlanta, which we probably wouldn't be able to get to. That talent pool is a resource that we're going to be able to tap, and I think it's going to go a long way for us.
Can you describe a Peter Horacek-style hockey team?
Well, I think one of the things is these guys are going to want to win. They're going to show up every night, and they're going to compete to win. And there's not going to be too many nights I can say that the players are going to be out there just skating out there for a Sunday skate or a public skate. They're going to be a competitive, hard-working team, as was the prior regime. But I think a little twist, I think we're just going to continue to get my personality into it, which I think people will notice as the season goes on.
Peter, best of luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Peter Horacek, new head coach of the Orlando Solar Bears. When we come back, we'll take a look at the commercials that made the Solar Bears the scourge of the supermarket. All in all, the 98-99 Orlando Solar Bears season was, at the very least, memorable. As we, the fans, look forward to the upcoming year, it's good to know we can expect the same hard work, the same commitment, the same excellence that have become trademarks of the Solar Bears organization. Call them what you will. The cardiac kids, sometimes. The comeback kids, most times. The very best of what the IHL has to offer at all times. Now that we have extolled the virtues of this team on the ice, time for us to take a look at a little behind the scenes off the ice. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you at the game.
I love cheese, but only certain kinds of cheese.
What kind do you like?
I don't know. Frozen pizza, frozen pizza, frozen pizza. Come on, one-on-one. Let's go.
You seen a commercial film before in the grocery store?
No. You want some cheese? Take some. You better take some. You're gonna get in big trouble if you don't.
I don't like it. Look at you, you're sweating.
I'm hot. Because you're in the shrimp section right now. Somebody's selecting you.